Here we go. I love the support from JJ. All right. Well, fuck it. All right. You ready? You have to hang out, Jack. God damn it.
Oh,
man.
no.
And we have
This is in front of us, too?
Oh,
Ow. Please stop. It hurts.
My arm hurts. All right. Ready?
Yeah.
Problem and clock started.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome back, you motherfuckers.
Yes, what's up, motherfucker?
Oh, hanging out, motherfucker. Here, let's cheers up so we can drink these soda pops that we have here.
It's delicious.
Mm-hmm. Oh, man.
Yeah, buddy.
You know, man, got a couple vacations coming up. We are, we're always on vacation. I used to hashtag team always on vacation for me and JJ because it seemed like, I don't know, once or twice a month we were doing something stupid.
Yeah.
Cruises are pretty easy for weekend cruises and things, so we do that a lot. But we, as a family, have a big cruise coming up.
Yeah.
And there's, I think JJ has 26 rooms booked.
Dang. Yeah, it's going to be a herd of us.
Yeah.
And we all know each other.
Ish. I think, for the most part, we're going to know a majority of the people.
Yeah, so it was funny. I was talking to a kid. They're going on a cruise on Royal Caribbean.
Mm-hmm.
And he said it's his father-in-law is retiring from the airline industry. He was a pilot, like a captain.
Huh.
So he's like, I'm buying a vacation for all of us. We're going on a cruise.
Huh.
So he got them suites, though. So he's like, we got the suites and we get a butler and the whole 9 yards.
Yeah.
And we started laughing and joking about it. He goes, but they booked the big giant suite.
Yeah.
Like the biggest suite on the boat.
Yeah.
The like $40,000 ones.
Yeah, the one that's outrageous.
But it's the affordable way to go. If you break it down like per person cost, it's so much cheaper to get the giant. It sounds all bougie and shit, but like,
if it sleeps 8 or whatever, it's you divide that up, dude, $5,000 a person or $5,000 a couple or whatever. That's not outrageous.
Yeah.
Everybody looks at you like, oh, you spent $40,000 on a vacation. Like, no,
I spent $5,000.
And you would spend $5,000 if you stayed under the boat. Like, it cost you the same amount.
It would cost you more.
Yeah.
It's crazy, but yeah, we do. You got a couple things, and then you're doing the Bourbon Trail.
We're doing the Bourbon Trail in Kentucky with Laura and Zachary.
Oh yeah, that'll be fun.
Yes, we're gonna go do that. That's something my dad wanted to do. That we all want to get out there, and you always talk about like, hey, we should do this. We should do this. We should do that. We should plan this. We should plan that.
Yeah.
You got to get living, man, before you get to dying. I mean, like, tomorrow's not guaranteed. Nothing's promised, man. So. Yeah. So it's something that we all wanted to do, and we've been talking about it for a while now still, and I'm like, fuck it, April, book a week, just pick a week we're going. So we're doing that. It just so happens that I'm on a lot of vacations in April.
You are, dude. You are booked out.
Yeah, dude. So most of April, I think we're gone, or I'm gone at least. So that'll be fun. And then, man, just this weekend we have the Dofo dinner for my company.
That'll be fun. That was a good time.
That'd be a good time. We are now on season 2, episode, I don't know what this one's going to be, but after the first 100, JJ said, you know what, we're going to do season 2.
Yeah, we did episode 100. Got a lot of good feedback.
Yeah.
I laughed pretty hard myself. It's to sound narcissistic, but I laughed pretty hard. It was funny.
Uh-huh.
Do you start remembering the freaking answers and Del Taco's slutty your sister and stuff? I'm like, what the fuck?
I was listening to it, and there was a part where it was like, you orgasm, but nothing comes out for an hour. And I was like, bring me your face in an hour. And I was just like, oh, shit. Like, listening back, I was like, oh.
Yeah. So I was walking in the grocery store today with Charlie, and I'm like, hey. I was like, oh
shit. No, just shit a little bit. Oh, yeah. No, that one was fun, man. And to have JJ open it up, and just a little different, man, like, it's fun. This is fun.
It's a good time.
This continues to be fun, dude. We're 100+ episodes in. It's still as fun as the first day.
Oh, yeah. I think it's more fun than the first day because it's more organized. It's more, we get into a rhythm. We have always been in a rhythm. I think that's why you and I work well together because we can banter back and forth, and it's natural. But
Yeah.
I think now that we've kind of got into a rhythm, you kind of, I don't know, it just feels more natural. Not like it was unnatural before, but
No, yeah, but and there's less pressure now.
yeah.
Like I feel like in the early episodes it was like we got to put out like good content that people are gonna want to. And now it's like, no, we don't.
Fucking performance anxiety. But I think we still do put out good content, and a lot of people like it and laugh and joke. And I still get a lot of people that text me and hit me up and be like, "Dude, that was freaking hilarious."
Yeah, that's good.
We're gonna keep doing it.
Yeah, you want to shamelessly self-promote us?
Yeah. So YouTube, please. YouTube Shattered
Keep
Wisdom.
going there, please.
Yes, go check us out. Shattered Wisdom podcast. Instead of listening on Spotify, you can put it on YouTube in the background on your computer. Let it play. Like, subscribe, comment.
Comments are huge too.
Comments are huge. Tell us what you think. Like, we really want to know. I mean, we're 100 in.
Yeah, if you don't like it, now's a real bad time to tell us you don't like it.
If you're with us, you're with us because you hate us and you hope we fail and keep listening to. Fuck you.
Yeah, why don't you go on there and just talk shit in our comments? How about that?
Oh, that'd be rad.
I would love it. I would love it if you did that.
I'd be stoked. And then I am Shattered Wisdom _Jack. He is Shattered Wisdom _Jared. Shattered Wisdom podcast on Instagram. Check it out. Like, subscribe, tell your friends.
Yeah, keep telling your friends. Keep promoting us. Keep putting us out.
And like we said too, you got a good topic idea. You come on, we'll put you on. You know the rules.
I would still love to have guests. I mean, we had Hobby on the other day, and we've had my brother on a couple times, and we're always looking for guests. Somebody who, if you bring a good perspective, and want to have a good time, or if you just want to come on here and try to talk shit and debate us, like whatever you want to do.
Fight me, bro.
I don't give a fuck.
No, we will have a good time regardless.
Yeah, I'm not good with my words, but I'll make fun of you, so come on by.
I'm witty.
Yeah, I'm witty as fuck. Yeah.
Nice.
All right, you want to draw the Z question? Oh, yeah. Oh, man, you know what I got to do this week, too?
What's that?
I finally got to hang out with my little brother and take him shooting and shit.
That's right. You guys went. I was unable to make it. That would have been fun.
Yeah, so he's going to be in the market for some new guns.
Of course. So does he want an Atlas?
Yeah, he wants an Atlas. Oh, dude, so we're shooting, right? And one of the instructors comes up and he's talking to us, and I'm like, yeah, I have an Atlas and blah, blah, blah. But I didn't take it out of the truck because it needed oil. Like, I needed to clean that gun because it's a Ferrari, and every time you take it out, you got to clean it. And I was like, yeah, it's, I said, it keeps stovepipe, and I need to put some oil on it. He's asking me a billion questions, and he goes, do you have it here?
Yeah, can I see it?
And I was like, yeah, it's in the truck, dude. He's like, can I shoot it? And I was like, yeah, that's fine. I said, but it keeps stovepipe. So he's like, I got some oil. So he put some oil in this thing, he's playing with it. Ping, 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 ping. He's fucking it up, dude. He's like, this thing's fucking dope, dude.
Oh, it's amazing.
He, the fucking range guy, first shot, didn't know the trigger weight.
Oh, yeah. That gun scares everybody the first time.
Shot it in the dirt. He was like, what the fuck?
Was he presenting it like
Yeah, dude. He brought that shit up and he was like, pink. He was like, oh shit. What do you say? He said that was an ND.
Near.
Like a negligent discharge.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, yeah, I told you. It's a fucking space gun.
Pound and a half.
Yeah, maybe.
Something like we always joke, you go, hey, go shoot that.
Yeah.
And it goes off.
Yeah, so I was talking to him and he's like, man, when you come back, man, if you bring this gun back, man, if I could shoot again, that'd be fucking. I was like, yeah, dude, we'll fucking.
Yeah, the second time I know.
Yeah. We'll fuck around, and yeah, it was a good time.
Oh, nice. Oh, this is another one from Teresa Collins.
Hello, Teresa Collins.
Hey, Teresa Collins. What is your death row meal? So I'm going to assume this is your last meal.
Last meal? And she didn't tell us?
She did not say. I think Teresa gave us a bunch of questions before we said, hey, please answer the only question.
Okay. Well, thank you, Teresa, for putting this out there. Yeah. Last meal. That's hard to think about, man, because I like a variety of food. But I will take a stab at it. So in Sicily, they had pistachio pasta.
Nice.
Which they fried cheese, and that was your bowl, right? So it's fried cheese bowl.
Ooh.
And then pistachio cream sauce, and just like deliciousness. Probably that, and then I would have to go Big Mac. Gotta have a Big Mac. McDonald's fries, because they're the best fries on the planet. Old school Butterfinger McFlurry.
I hate Butterfingers.
And green burrito with secret sauce from Del Taco.
Damn, dude, you're going all out.
That would be my request.
You're getting a buffet.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, somebody's gonna have to clean it up later. I want to
Yeah,
to have a big mess.
I want to give them a show.
Might as well get some Mexican pizza from Taco Bell.
Oh, yes. This is a hard one too, but just speaking of cruises, that lasagna from Jamie's on the Royal Caribbean,
Yes.
like I will talk about that to the end of my life. That's the greatest
Yeah.
lasagna I've ever eaten. The first time we ate it, like the table went silent. That's how you know a
Yeah.
meal is good, when no one talks.
So I was never a fan of lasagna
Yeah.
until I ate that one, and I'm like,
Dude.
I'm missing out.
Like we all looked at each other like, you taste this.
Yeah.
Like this is as good
Yeah.
as
I'm not tripping, right?
I didn't smoke a bowl or something. I'm not
Yeah.
like, oh man, this is great lasagna. It was just genuinely fantastic.
It is, and they have a good menu.
Yeah.
And when you're on the cruise ship and they're just like, hey, let us bring you a little bit of everything.
Yeah. So yeah.
Yeah, just yeah. If you ever go anywhere in the kitchen, like, we're just gonna bring you a handful of shit. Just the only thing you can say is yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Just it's okay.
Except for we did that Wonderland.
Yeah, I didn't.
I wasn't crazy about that.
So I like good food.
Yeah.
And it's funny, we did that Wonderland thing, and they were like, we had a show to go to after that, didn't we?
I think we were going to the comedy show.
Yeah. So we said we need to be out of here by, it was something ridiculous, like 8:30, and dinner was at 6.
Yeah.
And they said, well, we're gonna have to speed it up for you. We went, what do you mean? They're like,
Yeah, that's 2.5 hours from now.
this is a 4-hour experience.
Yeah.
I don't want a 4-hour experience.
I don't want to sit anywhere for 4 hours.
No.
I don't want to be at a basketball game. I don't want
No.
to be at a baseball game. I don't want to be at a fucking concert for 4 hours.
No, I want a really good meal,
Mhm.
a really good bottle of wine,
Yeah.
and really good conversation with my friends.
And that's it.
That's it. I don't care.
Yeah.
I can sit in a white box.
Yeah.
I don't need, and they did the show, and I also don't like food that I can't just eat.
No.
I don't want to, okay, you have to do this, and then this, and then
Yeah.
this shit happens.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
I want good stuff in the plate, good stuff in my mouth.
Yeah.
I don't want to fucking
Yeah.
pour this on. And I get it. If the kids loved it, it was magical for them, but
Right.
everything was a fucking process. And I was
Yeah.
like, dude, I just want to eat. I'm not a fine dining
No.
type of experience person.
No. And like, so, I don't know if we chalk it up as we're not like fucking bougie like that, where it doesn't matter. Like, I don't need to go to ridiculously fancy places for the show that they present. Like I just want to eat good. Like, if this meal costs $1,000, this meal costs $20, it doesn't matter. As long as it's not like, okay, well, you can't eat that yet because you have to mix it with this, and then you have to do this, and like, no, all the gimmicky shit. I'm really not into that.
No, so like it was Ella's birthday on Sunday.
Yeah.
She wanted to go to Cask and Cleaver. And for
No
people,
way.
I know. For people that don't know, Cask and Cleaver is this little hole in the wall, old school.
It's in a neighborhood.
It's in the first time we went there with the Medberries, we're like, are we going to our intervention? Like,
Yeah.
is this at our friend's house? It's this old school steakhouse
Yeah.
that's very old. I'd love to do some research on it.
It was probably there before the neighborhood was.
Oh yeah, but the food's really good.
Mhm.
It's really decent price.
Yeah.
You can get a decent steak.
Yeah,
It's no show. It's
yeah.
a good time. I have as much fun there as I do at Fleming's.
Right.
Now Fleming's tastes better. It's
Right,
It's a
yeah.
higher quality. You pay more, but
Right.
I'm happy at either place because it's good food, good conversation, decent bottle of wine.
Yeah,
That's all I need.
it is like the middle of the row for steakhouses, right?
Yeah.
Like, it's not crazy, it's not super extravagant. You're not going to break your bank going to eat there.
Yeah,
You
it's
can
not a
take your
fucking
kids.
Chili's. You're
Yeah.
not getting a Chili's
Yeah,
steak. You're
yeah.
getting a
You're getting a steak. It's a
Yeah.
steakhouse. But you can go and have a good time for a reasonable price.
yes.
And that's what I love, is that you don't have to break the bank to go there. And I think a lot of people, man, like, try to keep up with the Joneses. Like, you don't need that.
Oh yeah.
You don't need to always be at Fleming's taking pictures of your food.
No. Oh my god.
Like, come here, hang out. It's a good time. It's a good atmosphere. It's family style. They do shots. You can fucking get a
They
little
got a
crazy.
full bar. If you want to go to the other side, they got a full fucking bar.
Yeah.
You can get after it.
Yeah, you can get after it there. I mean, it's not over the top fancy. You can go in there in a t-shirt and not feel out of place. I love that place, but that's like our family like hey, let's go to a steakhouse and take the kids.
Yeah.
No question.
I'm not going to feel bad because we go to Fleming's and they want fucking chicken nuggets that are $27.
Yeah. Yeah. And the Shirley Temples are 12. Like, what the fuck, dude?
I will say, too, every time we've been there have been badass custom classic cars there.
Really?
We went there the other day and there was like a 65 Lincoln slammed suicide doors, like the big old 18-foot, 7.5-foot wide. Like, I stood there for a minute. Was like, I want the. Kendra's like, is that the car you want?
Yeah.
So we digress. But thank you, Teresa. I think Jamie's Fleming's gonna be my pre-execution
steakhouse lasagna.
Oh, sorry, Jenny's lasagna.
It is good.
I can food on the brain now.
But I think nostalgia meals too, man. Like, my favorite thing growing up as a kid, my mom, I think, makes the best fried chicken I've ever had in my life.
It's funny. My mom she'd call it oven baked chicken. She would just make it in a glass dish in the oven, but it was fried chicken from the oven.
Right. Yeah, and then my mom would make the gravy from the fucking fat. I was like, I always love that. Mashed potatoes, gravy, and fucking chicken. And then my mom does, it's because my mom lives down the street now. Like, I get to have all these meals. My mom does a fucking Mexican casserole where she puts fucking Doritos as the fucking base. It's 10 pounds of shit, man, but it's fucking unhealthy. But it's delicious. And then she does deep fried burritos. She'll make like a bean and cheese burrito and fucking fry them.
Nice.
Like, grew up poor. What do you
can't go wrong with mom's poor dishes.
Yeah, mom's like, you know what? We'll spice this up. Okay, we're gonna have bean and cheese burritos. We're gonna fry them.
But fuck it.
New meal a month.
New meal. This is great. I love it, Mom. I feel like a king.
Yeah, hell yeah, dude. Like, and as a kid, like, I'd be like, oh man, we had deep fried burritos last night, right? Like, fucking friends are like, cool.
Like, and
yeah. I'm like, and we didn't have hamburger helper.
Yeah. Like, it's called the chimichanga. You're like, you can call it whatever you want. Yeah. It's fucking delicious.
Not in my white household. It's called the fucking deep fried bean and cheese burrito.
Yeah, dude.
We're not classy motherfuckers over here.
No, we keep it real.
Yeah, we keep it real.
Keep it dirty.
Mm-mm. So we have nothing written on the board today.
We don't. We're gonna wing.
We're gonna wing this one. So, I don't even remember the name of the topic, but we both agreed unanimously that it doesn't apply to us, so we're going to talk shit on the other side, but we're going to tell you guys how to do it on your side, I think is kind of where we're going to go.
Yeah, so we were talking about forgiveness.
Yes.
And the power of forgiveness.
Yeah.
And what all that entails.
So if you go back 50 episodes.
Yeah.
60 episodes. I talk about fucking trying to fight my boss from the Navy.
Oh my God, yeah.
like, oh yeah, I clearly let things go. Like, fuck, no. I hold a grudge, and I hold a grudge because I feel like the times that people took advantage of their power was when I had no ability to defend myself in that situation.
Right.
So I feel like I got a raw end of a deal. And for me, it's different, right? It's not somebody talks shit about you one time and now they're fucking telling you they're sorry and you should forgive them. Mine is like, I want to beat this guy up because he made my life hell, and because he felt it could. But I don't know, I'm the wrong person to ask for forgiveness advice.
I am easier probably to forgive than you are, but I never fucking forgive.
Yeah, no, there's no forgiving. No.
And it will affect my decision as it pertains to you.
Yeah.
But I've had instances where I've had people wrong me.
Yeah.
I got shamed. A group of us got shamed. I'll put it to you that way. Somebody thought I was spreading rumors about them somewhere else.
Okay.
And I was part of this group, so they literally brought us in, and this person shamed all of us and told us why we shouldn't do it. I was like, so I have no idea what you're talking about.
Huh.
I have absolutely nothing to do with this. I'm not lying to you. I gained nothing from it.
Right.
It came out a bit later that it was somebody else. Totally different area than us. 40 fucking miles away. This happened in 2 different fucking cities.
Really?
That person forgave everyone else but me.
Huh.
And I will never forget it. And I'm not going to mention this person's name or where it happened.
No, but fuck you, because you know who you are.
Fuck you.
Yeah.
You get no forgiveness because if I fuck something up and I blame you on it and then I realize it's my mistake,
Yeah.
I'll go to you and I'll own my shit.
Yeah, that's the thing too. Is like I have no problem owning my shit.
Dude, I do. I come in a lot of times. Kendra, something happened with Kendra. Like we get an argument. You know what, babe?
Yeah.
I fucked up.
Well, in extreme ownership too, like I'll find myself taking fucking shit for other people because they're under me. Yep. And I've recently started doing that to try to have a more positive outlook on things, right? And I deal with young guys and young girls in my industry who need to learn. They need to learn things, but they don't need to get fucking just murdered over a small mistake.
Agreed.
Like I will be like, that's my fault. I fucked that up. I should have this because they need to get their dick slapped or whatever. They need to get slapped on the hand, but at the end of the day, as a leader, as a senior person, it's on me to teach these kids right from wrong.
Yeah, and I agree with you, but I expect in the same token that if you see me fall on my sword, you damn well better fall on your own.
Yeah.
And if you fuck something up, I know it's being fathers and having kids and being in supervisory positions. We always say, if you screw something up, just tell me.
Yeah.
Let me know, because if you bury it, if I dig it up and find it, it's going to be 10 times worse.
Yeah.
With forgiveness, I mean, I feel like if someone genuinely feels upset, like if it's a genuine mistake,
right,
something like that, okay, you screwed up,
yeah.
We should forgive you. But you see it now in the mass media, the celebrities that cheat on their wives, the people that kill somebody, anything they do like that, they're like, well, you got to forgive me, I made a mistake. Did you? So you've been, but it's like, but you've been in an affair for 3 years.
Right. You just got caught. You didn't feel bad. You didn't feel bad about it the whole time. The only time that people feel guilt is when they get caught.
So that's what Kendra used to say. She'd say, are they sorry because they feel bad, or are they sorry because they got caught? And at that point, it's
at 3 years, it's because you got caught.
You got caught.
You had ample amounts of time to cut that off and to end that, or to end your relationship.
Yes.
Or there's a billion other ways you could have handled it. Now you're caught, and now it's a big deal.
Well, and I look at the thing like, I'll always go back to this. Sandra Bullock was married to Jesse James.
Jesse James, yeah.
And when the whole thing came out, and he fucked that stripper with the...
How did he get Sandra Bullock? I don't feel like... Make it make sense.
Yeah, but he fucked that stripper with the stupid tattoo on her forehead and all that shit. So they interviewed him. They put him on like Dateline, and he started talking about, I'm a sex addict, and now I'm going to go to counseling. And I remember watching. Kendra wanted to watch it so bad. We were watching it, and I'm looking at him, and I'm looking at his body language and stuff. Like, this guy is not a fucking sex addict.
Yeah,
this guy's doing this because a publicist or somebody is trying to help his image,
right?
And they're telling you, and you can see in his face, he's like, I don't want to fucking tell you this because it's not true,
right?
But I'm gonna. And then he went to like sex rehab.
Yeah, and where you have sex with everybody at rehab.
Yeah, you're fucking Jesse James. And then he married some fucking porn star or a couple after that and all that kind of shit. But like, I'm looking at him and like, this man knows he fucked up. I don't think he wants to be here confessing his sins and saying this shit.
Wasn't he married to the girl, Alexis, girl who did drag racing, and her family owned Patron Tequila? I feel like he was married to her. Alexis. I don't know. Insert name later. You guys look it up. I'm pretty sure that he was married to her. I don't know if it was before or after, but I don't know how this guy is bagging he's punching fucking 7 fucking classes out of his. Like, I don't understand it.
But just looking at him in that interview, you could see it's in his mind. He's like, this is the stupidest thing I've ever done.
Well, because you can't get mad at him because he has an addiction.
Yeah, so that's the thing I think that all these people try to hide behind and ask for forgiveness. And I want to look back at like televangelists. Remember the televangelists from the 80s? The Tammy Faye Bakers, and they were stealing all the money from this church, and then they'd get caught, and they're like, oh, but please forgive us. We didn't know. We got led behind the path of Satan, and so everybody falls on this fucking woe is me. I didn't know. Please forgive me. And the fucking woke culture and the participation trophy culture, and everybody's like, oh, well, you have a thing.
Yeah, you've got a demon.
Oh, we forgive you because you've got something that we don't know about. But please tell me about your strife and your panic. Oh, we'll forgive you. And that person's, a lot of those people are going, yeah, no, back, and they're like,
look how we can do it again. Yeah.
And they get away with it. And they do this shit. And I really am very, like, I guess, a cynical person.
I call it being a realist.
Yeah, because
I'm real with my shit.
But I look at people as like there's always kind of a, well, what's your end game?
So you know who never took it that way, and people who knew they were guilty of their things. Every celebrity, every politician, everything who got caught doing something wrong that killed themselves, they weren't like, oh, it was this, and like, forgive me. Like, no, those motherfuckers knew they fucked up. They accountability.
Yep.
Not, oh, fucking woe me, Selena's fucking manager who fucking killed her wants to get out of prison. Like, oh, it wasn't what it seemed, and I was this good person. Like, eat a box of dicks, bitch. You were jealous. You fucking killed her.
The Menendez brothers.
Oh, yeah.
This horse shit now here in this lovely fucking state of ours.
Yeah.
They want to be resentenced, and
they killed both of their fucking parents.
Oh, yeah. They
and lied about it and hid behind. Like, here's the thing. If you kill your parents for said reason, and then you come out instantly and say, like, hey, I did it because of this, 100%. Or if you start leading up to that, like, hey, my parents did this and I'm going to do this, 100%.
Yeah.
But if you don't feel remorseful until you get caught, and then 6 months after that, you make up a story about why you did it.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not buying what you're fucking selling.
Yeah, and hey, their dad could have been this monster that he was portrayed and could have been raping them and doing all this kind of stuff and doing terrible shit. Could have. We are never going to fucking know.
He can't defend himself. It's my word against yours. Go ahead and tell him whatever you want. Oh, you can't? You're dead? Like, fucking, then it's my word.
Yeah, you guys blasted them with shotguns.
Like, fucking, yeah. Like, they had to reload.
Yeah, like, several times.
Yeah, they had to go back out to the car.
But I don't know. So Gascon was the one that was talking about doing it. But then I think there's the judge presiding over it said there's 20 lies that they told. So jailhouse confessionals.
Right.
They're calling people. They're talking to people. That everything is fucking recorded. If you're in prison, every phone call is recorded. So these motherfuckers are making phone calls. He has 20 lies, and he has stated, "I have 20 lies that have been told by these boys. They need to clear these first before we'll ever think about resentencing them.
Right.
Because there's these 20 outstanding lies that contradict all the stories that they're saying.
Yeah.
So how am I, as a judge, to try to take this seriously and talk about giving you forgiveness, paroling you, potentially letting you back out in society? And they've been in jail for like 30 years.
It's been a while.
I think it's the mid-90s.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think.
Yeah. It was the mid-90s.
Yeah, mid-90s. Yeah, they got convicted. So.
Yeah.
Like.
Well, and here's the thing too: is they portray one thing in front of a camera.
Yeah.
But all the extra recorded shit behind the scenes that they're because. Fuck me, if people don't get caught up, fucking P. Diddy has fucking phone call recordings where he's on the phone with his kid telling like hide this shit and cryptic shit, So if these guys don't get themselves fucked up on phone calls every fucking time, and if you're a high profile case, they're definitely listening to what the fuck you're saying. The only time that they can't listen to you is when you're with your lawyer. Shut the fuck up. Have your lawyer come down every fucking day and have a powwow.
Yeah. But I also think, like, I look at the capital punishment. I am a major proponent of capital punishment.
They just brought back the fucking firing squad.
Great. Great. So there's all these loopholes. We create all these loopholes. Oh, we don't know where the chemicals come from. We don't know this. We don't know that.
It's against my religion to have bleach in my veins.
Yeah, that kind of shit. But you have these people that are convicted. And there's a avalanche of evidence that supports that.
Right.
Then they're sitting there going, well, no, and they're appealing and they're begging for forgiveness and all this kind of stuff. And it's like, no. You knew the crime. You knew the consequence. You did it anyway.
Some of these dudes brutally murdered fucking people who begged for their lives.
Yes, they were asking not for forgiveness, just for you to stop.
Please stop.
And you went through with it, anyway. And you killed these people. you don't get a pass.
Well, and there's stories where like people think that they've killed somebody and haven't, and then kill them. Like,
Yeah,
and
they
then
re-killed them.
Yeah, then finish the fucking job off. Like,
Yeah.
you want forgiveness? You know you're a piece of shit.
Yeah,
like,
why should you be allowed forgiveness?
Yeah, no,
And
you didn't fucking step on my brand new tennis shoe. Like, that's, you want forgiveness? Fine. You fucking stepped on my shoe. You're sorry. Great. You killed my fucking neighbor. I'm like, what do you mean you want forgiveness?
And I can give it up to whomever, if you can find it in your heart to give somebody, to forgive somebody who has wronged you in that great or minor of a way, good for you. But I'll tell you what, if you hurt one of my daughters, I'm going to fuck you up. And by the way, there's a lot of my friends that are going to be hurt by proxy.
Yeah. Yeah.
And we will take turns
you get to go.
fucking you up. And if you ask me if I feel bad afterwards, no. And am I going to ask for forgiveness for what I did? No. Because I knew what I did going in.
So I know enough about the prison system from watching all the shows that I watch, and you know, having family members who've done some time. If you are a white dude who does crimes against women and children, you're gonna get stuck anyways. Like, you're gonna have a real bad life.
So I hate to boil it down to this, but if you are an animal and you get put into a cage with a bunch of other animals, and they all look at you and go, "You're a problem.
You're the piece of shit.
You're the piece of shit." Yeah. And they put aside their differences to eliminate you. Yeah. You are a really particular and specific piece of shit.
Yeah, like, no, you're in here too. Yeah, I killed another gang member. This is the life we chose. Yeah. I didn't go and kill his fucking children afterwards.
Yeah. They're like, okay.
Yeah, no, you did your job. Hey, you fit in. You are in our fucking pack. Hey, welcome to it. You'll be here forever. Yeah. But
get comfortable.
Yeah, get comfortable. But, you know, and drug charges and shit like that. Like, people who have, amongst criminals, they call these honorable crimes.
Yeah. You rape a child. Yeah. No, and they're all like, we're going to take turns killing you.
So I follow a guy, Wes Watson. I don't know if you've ever seen any of his shit. No. Fucking skinhead. Oh yeah, fucking white dude from San Diego. Big famous now. Famous as fuck now. But he said you know, these fucking problems and predators and shit, they would come in, and the young guys would be like, "Hey man, we're gonna go do burpees and get their fucking heart rate going," and just fucking slash them. He's like, "You're fucking bleed out because your heart rate's fucking pumping all the blood out of your body. These dudes fucking know what they're doing. They'll get you out in the yard and make an example of you." I'm like, yeah, that's what you get. That's kind of what you get.
And I don't feel bad, and I don't think anybody else should feel bad.
No, so here's the thing, man. So when you're in that life, you live by those rules. Same thing with the mafia, man. The mafia would tell you all the time, like, hey, I'm in this fucking game. Yeah. If you get fucking whacked, you know that you live by this set of rules. This fucking code, the Nostra or whatever, you live by this. If you fuck this up, you're going to get whacked. Yeah. You live by that. That's your fucking code.
It's business.
It's not personal. It's never personal.
And I think that's part of the thing, too, is I'm very much a man of principles. Yeah. And you do right by me, I'm going to do right by you.
100%.
You know me very well in the neighborhood. I help everybody out. You need something fixed. You need something installed. Something breaks. The neighbors across the street from me barely know me. They came over the other day. We got a water leak. Yeah. I think you work in construction.
We heard you're the guy.
Can you help me? I was like, yeah, no problem. Went over there, helped them find their leak, helped them shut the water off. Hey, I can't fix it. Here's my guy. Call this guy. He'll get you taken care of. Hey,
and friends helping friends? Fucking Lance. I'm guessing you passed him the Lance.
I gave him fucking Lance's phone number. I'm like, he 100%. Knows the house. He knows the yard. He knows everything. He'll get you taken care of. They're like, hey, what do we owe you for your time? I'm like, nothing.
Nothing. Be a good neighbor.
And they were kind of looking at me.
But they're like, when you make
I know. They have a catering company. But they looked at me like, but we don't know you. But that's okay.
This is what neighbors do.
This is what neighbors do. Yeah. If you come shoot my dog or you hurt one of my kids, you probably should move out. Because
it's going to be real bad for you for a real long time.
I know how to kill the water to your house, and your fire sprinklers won't work, and some other bad shit's going to happen.
Yeah, just saying.
But people make genuine mistakes.
100%.
I agree with that. And if you were listening to this and thinking like, oh my God, Jack and Derek, you're sentencing everybody, you're judge and jury and executioner, you're this, you're that. We were talking about how it pertains to
this is my
our
life.
life.
This is my life. Yeah, this is us. This is how we feel about things, and other people might not feel the same way.
Yeah.
You might be a person who's like, you know what? Hey, I don't think that, if somebody, murders a family member, like, you have to forgive them to move on. Absolutely. If that's your closure, if that's how you feel better,
Go for it.
100%. Whatever makes you feel better, do it. I'm not telling you don't
Oh, no,
not
I'm
do
all for
it.
it.
I'm not telling you to be a cynical asshole like me.
Yeah, or me.
Like it's your thing. Everybody has their own thing, and if that's your path to feel better because you need to forgive somebody, then do it. But I'd still fight my fucking kindergarten teacher for throwing away my fucking drawing. Like, I don't know what you want from me. I'm just that guy who holds on to everything. I just can't let it go.
And for me, I look at people that can actually do that.
Yeah.
And I am both impressed.
Yeah.
And at the same time kind of saddened. Because I'm like, that's awesome that you actually have
how do you get that ability?
the wherewithal to do that.
Yeah.
But you've lost that kind of that killer instinct, that edge. And I don't think you need to harbor a grudge to the point where like I said, I can forgive, but I don't forget. And these people that just go, we forgive and we forget, and we accepted them, and now they come to dinner every Sunday, and we all pray together, and we all do that kind of stuff. Like, good for you. I don't have that capacity, and but I acknowledge that about myself, and I know that about myself.
So if I fall out with people, right? If I have a falling out, and then my group decides to pick you up as their friend, right? Like I silently judge my friends for like, hey, we're gang. I got a problem, you got a problem. Like obviously my problem's not your problem, but if I explain my problem to you and you're like, I would be so fucking mad if that was me.
Yeah. You
should understand where I'm at. So if you then loop that situation back and then I have to then deal with it, now I fucking hate you too.
Yeah.
Like, there's no good way for me to tell you this, but if I tell you my thing and you're just like, doesn't matter, that's your problem. Now I got a problem with you.
And I'm a very open and honest person.
Yeah.
And I had recently had a real hard conversation with members of my own family and stuff that they're going through. And I just straight up looked at them and I'm like, look, you guys need to fix this.
Yeah.
I have so much
going on for a while, and you're stuck in the middle.
And so that's my thing is like, look, I love all of you. Yeah. I just want us all to be okay.
Right.
But the problem is with you. I have listened to it.
Yeah.
I've tried to give my input. It's not going anywhere. You got to fix it.
Right.
You two now have to, and it's really not a forgiveness thing. It's just you need to work it out.
Yeah. There's not really a forgiveness. I mean, like maybe there could be like a, hey, we need forgiveness or we want you to work on this or whatever. But where we are now, it's not a forgiveness thing.
No, like it's just to figure it out.
Yeah, it's just please, because I love everybody in your family.
Yeah,
and I'm not even as attached as you are to because everything comes back to you. Because how do you feel? What do you think? What's your side? For me, I'm like, obviously, like I love your whole family, but it doesn't land on me, so I don't have to deal with all the things that you have to deal with. Right. Like and the people who are listening, and I love them to death, and I hope that soon, there can be a peace treaty, a fucking peace treaty. How about that? Like, how about? I don't know, man. And we've had very awkward fucking conversations. Very awkward drives.
Lots of stuff.
And I don't know the right answer because, like us, people are stubborn and people are gonna stick to their fucking guns and ride that shit to the death, and they don't fucking care. But I tell you this: at the end of your fucking days, when you're on your fucking deathbed, none of it fucking matters. I don't give a fuck who you are. You could hate everybody. I bet fucking what's the Nazi's name? Hitler. I bet Hitler was like, fuck, I shouldn't have picked on the Jews.
Yeah, like, should have done that.
Yeah, I fucked up.
Yeah.
You know why? Because that's the end of your fucking days, and they're gonna live on. They're gonna continue to blossom, and they're gonna continue to live their lives, and you're gonna be a distant memory, or you can be a part of their fucking life.
Yeah.
Like, choose to be a part of their life. Like, I don't, and it's not my business, obviously, like, I'm a friend of yours and I hear about it.
Yeah.
And I know how people are, but dude, I like dealing with my dad dying suddenly. You can't get that. You can't buy that fucking time. I don't care what you do, how much money you have. You can't buy that back. I don't give a fuck who you are. You are gonna wish and want and hope and pray and fucking dwell on it later. None of it matters. All the big problems that people think they have in life, like if that's the case, right? So, uh, let's say a family member dies,
Right.
and there's some money divided. Everybody gets crazy about money. Everybody who doesn't have money wants the most, and everybody who has money doesn't give a fuck about it.
Yep.
Let's say that then you have a falling out about that.
Which is common.
Very common. It's the most common thing on the planet.
Yep.
So let's say that you then hate your brother because there's a disagreement about money. And then your brother fucking dies. Or your sister dies, or your friend dies. Was it worth it?
And as that pertains to forgiveness too, that's on you.
That's on because you.
That's
you live
self-forgiveness. You did it.
Yeah.
They didn't do anything.
No.
We all get a quarter. Dad died. He had $100,000. We all get 25,000.
Yeah.
But I want your fucking 25 because he liked me more.
Yeah, because you weren't around. You were a piece of shit.
Yeah, that's on you.
Yeah, that had nothing to do with me.
And I'll second what you said. When your dad died,
Yeah,
it affected so many people deeply, and it affected me very deeply to the point where I was like, you know what? I hate to say it, Pops died, and then I was like, you know what? It's not worth it.
No.
And there was a lot of shit that, as funny as we sit here and talk about forgiveness and how unforgiving we are, I wouldn't necessarily say I forgave a lot of people, but I just went, you know what? I just don't care anymore.
It doesn't matter anymore.
It doesn't matter.
No.
Like, you want to hate me forever? I don't fuck if you hate me now or then or whenever. I
Cool.
don't really give a shit.
Is there a list out there?
But if you're asking me to forgive you, I'm like, I don't give a fuck about it anymore.
Yeah.